Hello! This is actually a double review. So we have the X-Shot XL kickback, which is known for, with all due respect to your laws, YouTube, this is not a real gun. Because I can do this. And not, fucking kill myself. It just has this thing, it links to the trigger until it gets it backward. Releases in, slams forward. It came with 3 of these, and I actually have another blaster similar to this, which is the X-Shot Skins Sonic Micro. Skins is like their line that they do a bunch of collaborations with. Basically just, you take their older blasters, and this is the new Micro, the one without the flippy floppy thing on the top. I think this is a Micro. Let me check real quick. X-Shot Skins single shot pistol. Let me look it up. Okay, it's called the Menace. This is the X-Shot Skins Menace with the Sonic skin. There's literally printing on every piece of the blaster except for the orange parts, which they legally can't. I don't think they can legally print on that. Just a pullback, single shot pistol. This one's a bit less ergo friendly because it's really small. This one I like a lot better. This would be like a secondary if you're using like a a large high capacity blaster. You just sometimes I catch it. Oh yeah, by the way, drink of the day, Mr. Pibb. I'm actually going to try it for the first time on camera. As you can see, I've taken a few sips, but this is still pretty much a genuine reaction because I don't really care for Pibb. At least when I had it the first time, it was a long fucking time ago. You can taste the best, but yeah, it's cold as fuck outside right now. Just smells like basic ass Dr. Pepper. I know this is kind of a replacement for Dr. Pepper here in the Midwest. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's just Dr. Pepper. Not horrible, but not great. It has that like weird chocolatey flavor though. So my review for Mr. Pibb. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, it's not bad, but it's not great either. So these are both single shot pull back and release pistols, and they're not the same blaster, but they have build similarities that allow me to talk to them in the same sense. So yeah, they're both just pullback jolts. This is pretty much just a reskinned Micro, and then this is a reskinned and beefed up Micro. Cause like, look at this shit. The barrel of this thing barely reaches past the trigger on this one. The trigger on this one's pretty heavy. This one's actually quite squishy, but it's not like a bad squishy. I actually used to own the I think the Reflex, the one with like the nice little scope. From this is the XL line. Basically, they're bringing back the most popular blasters in their lines with this new red color scheme, and it's not limited edition. I am so happy because the Reflex is so fucking cool. It's like a pump action sniper with a break barrel. I will be making a review on it once I get money in my bank account. I'm also going to be making a review on that minigun that I showed off in the last video. Why have I not done that yet? Because I'm a moron. And the chains are expensive. It normally came with a 100 link blue clear plastic chain, but I'm only going to be able to afford a 50 link. That's still a lot, though. So, let's test how this kickback feels. I mean, it does, like, if you had a really real wrist, I could see how that would... It's just supposed to give you recoil feedback. Because you can make it silent fire. Well, then it actually loosens up the trigger pull. You can kind of shoot it like that. Like, not like the sights are very good. I mean, they do actually have sights. But they make you aim a bit low because of this brick. And it's a bit of a height overboard, but yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, yeah, you could just do that, and then... However, I think this is just a good fidget if you're in a reporter's. If you have that reflex with this, you're a fucking masterclass single shot user. Anyway, let's go get the target. I would be shooting at the pip bottle, but it's still full. Fuck it, why not? It's chugging time. Time to chug, Mr. Pip. Chugging time. Time to chug the pibble. Scratch that. We are not chugging this. No, that's way too fucking high. Perfect! Yeah, yes. Yeah. I just got a fucking notification that they turned on storage sense. Because I've been recording for too long. Meaning, after this video, it's going to be a recordings purge. I'm going to be deleting all of my recordings. Because I'm a moron. Anyway, let's start off. Effect on target. X-shot accurate dart. We're going to be comparing this to the effect on target from the Ranger, which is on the floor, and the Carbine, which is also, I think, on the floor somewhere. I don't know. Pretty much point blank. No, we're going to be doing this from off camera. That actually had a lot of bounce. I think I just barely grazed where the, like on the Sunny D bottle, which is actually a pretty good target. You'll know when you aimed too high if it hits this lip. If it hits this, it'll go and bounce kind of weirdly. But that's actually a really interesting test. Now, no, I'm not going to be using the kickback very often, but I might, I might put it in a loadout when because I'm gonna after I finish reviewing pretty much the entirety of my Nerf collection, which will be after this next video because I can't do the minigun yet. I'm going to start doing loadouts with all my blasters. Basically, just a loadout, like my loadout for these blasters. And if another blaster shows up in that loadout, that'll be the secondary. And I won't be doing a video on that one.
Hello.
But honestly, this blaster, it's just really fucking fun to do this. But you're not done yet. Oh no, let's compare it to the pump action loaded with the same dart. La 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 la. I actually have to aim from further, so I hit it just on the right spot with this one. Yes, I did just a shotgun. Now let's do it with the Carbine. Which this is an unfair test. I'm not one for unfair tests, but this is an unfair test. But I'm actually gonna have fun. Grab a dart. I have this little cup holder full of darts. It's a cup holder for my chair. And I keep darts for review. Oh shit, I've already got a dart in there. Just take out that dart so I can put it in the top barrel, which is easier to aim from. Aim! 1 is the number, 3 that is the number that 1 shall count, and the number that 1 shall count will be 3. I fucking missed. I missed. God damn it, I'm bad at this. Okay, hold on. The number that 1 shall count will be 3. 3 is the number that 1 shall count, and the number that 1 shall count will be 3. That was already an unfair test, so getting that close was not a problem. Anywho, yeet! Where did the kickback go? Get back here, you kickbacking bitch. You know, I'm just gonna fire this one because it's the same blaster, just smaller with a slightly worse spring. They are literally the same fucking blaster though. This is just a jolt. Like this is a jolt, and this is the dead bow. Hold on, let me just. Ah! For the thumbnail. Okay, well. Clickbait! Yay! Let's test the accuracy. Now, just to give it a bit easier of a test, we're going to be using the Ruin Akira darts out of this. We're going to start off with this one, then we're going to do the kickback. Say the word, slick. Okay, that hit a bit high. Let's try that again. Die. And then the X shit. And then the X shit. With the X shit darts, which are actually probably worse. I might. Hey, what's up? Oh, shit. Shagging. Yeah. But. Yeah. Now I'm comfy. And I have a cup of Pibble. So the X-Shot kickback, which I fucking flung, and the X-Shot mayhem was the Rampage. I don't fucking remember. This thing are decent. Also, yeah, look at this. This is a rare skin apparently. Yeah, I got the last one. All the other ones are commons. I think there was one ultra rare, but that one looked stupid. This one looked cool. I have no clue what the fuck. I'm speaking Chinese, I think. I don't know. This is covered in Japanese, though. Like, there's Japanese. I'm assuming that says Sonic. Or his Japanese name. Supersonic speed. I'm assuming that's what those kanji mean. It's like a manga thing. I just chose it because it looks cool. And so I could do this. And I think you might be able to one-hand this, actually. No, okay, yeah, because your fingers can't get far enough apart, but I might. Yeah, no, because that's a lot of pressure. Yeah, no. Maybe if, there's like something to stabilize it to your wrist, like the Johnny Silverhand's pistol. But no, not right now. Just squeeze! And it'll go bing, and it will hit the enemy's balls. Have a good motherfucker day. Hai catano. Bye.